Hi, this is Paul at School Bus Talk. On this episode of School Bus Talk, I'm going to react to a news report about a reckless driver in Granby, Connecticut that ran a school bus's red lights. So let's just get into it and look at this news report.
For more than a year, NBC Connecticut has been following the issue of cars illegally blowing past school buses. Videos like these in Bridgeport helped lead to higher fines in our state. But now neighbors in Granby say there's a popular road in town where they're seeing the same reckless driving, and they want it to stop before someone's badly hurt. NBC Connecticut's Jane Chaco has the story.
The bus driver lays on the horn as a car passes a stopped school bus Thursday morning. Candace Talarita says it happened outside her at-home daycare on Corey Road.
The bus had just stopped at Winter Village.
Let's take a closer look at this video. I've zoomed closer in on this incident. You can't really see if the bus's red lights are flashing, but you can see that the car passes the bus. Now, I slowed down the video, and if you look closely, you can see people on the opposite side of the road trying to cross the street and board the bus.
Got all the kids on there, pulled over, had opened its doors, the arm came out, the lights were on, and as my son and husband were starting to step towards the road, a vehicle blew the red lights and was almost all the way onto our driveway and almost hit my son.
I was kind of scared. I didn't really know what to do. Immediately when I saw it, I just kind of stepped back.
Driving past a stopped bus is against the law in Connecticut, with fines starting at $475.
$475 for a first offense. That's an expensive citation for a driver, and it will leave a mark.
Talarita says she filed a police report, but she wants these kinds of drivers to be held accountable.
I would really like to see the town put the cameras on the outside of the bus, so whether it's the ones that give out the tickets or just a regular dash cam, I would love to see some of those tax dollars.
So I've covered these automated school bus cameras that give out citations for reckless drivers passing school buses. And I looked in depth on a YouTube short on Buffalo, New York's red light violation camera program. That project, in the first 5 months, issued 23,000 tickets for reckless drivers running red lights. And I'll put a tag to that YouTube short that I did in the upper right-hand corner.
Get put towards that.
This is a problem across the state. In Bridgeport, police ticketed over 10,000 drivers passing school buses in one school year. State legislators then passed a law that allows municipalities to install cameras on school buses. That program has yet to begin in Granby, but neighbors say something needs to be done to keep their children safe.
I really want people to respect the law and to start realizing that this is a neighborhood where people live, and I don't want anyone getting hit by a car.
With all the things kids have to worry about these days, boarding the bus shouldn't be one of them.
In Granby.
I completely agree with this mom's sentiment. More needs to be done to hold reckless drivers accountable. I did a full-length video on how safe school buses are, and the biggest threat to school bus safety is reckless drivers. Now, I'll put a link to this video in the description, but I think the important thing to remember is for drivers when they see school buses is to slow down, be patient, and stop for school buses. So that wraps up this reaction video on School Bus Talk. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Remember, safety is essential.